recommend Blue Plate number 2. Our food is the best in the whole Southwest. What can I do for you?
I'll take hot cakes and a glass of beer.
Morning, friend, we recommend Blue Plate number 2. Our food is the best in the whole Southwest. What can I do for you?
I'll have a large glass of tomato juice and a couple of aspirin.
Morning, friend, we recommend Blue Plate number 2. Our food is best in the whole Southwest. What can I do for you?
I'll have a double order of you on toast.
On white or whole wheat? Barbara, look, he's here. Come on. Have you got it, Joe? Have you got it? Please say you got it.
Stop it.
You here today?
Stop jumping! Stop jumping!
Come on, Joe. Where is it?
I'm not sure.
We'll help you. Oh, is it
Now,
in there?
girls.
Is it in there?
Hey, if the letter's here, it's here. You're looking, you won't put it here.
Oh, please hurry, Joe.
Be addressed to one of you sisters.
No, probably Aunt Susan. Miss Susan Latimer. Oh, please.
Here it is.
Bigelow, Aunt Bigelow. Hooray! Susan, look, it's here. It's Tom. Joe, just run. Open it.
Oh.
Come on, hurry, Susan. Hurry up, Susan.
All right. Don't hurry me. Don't get me excited. According to the final will, whereas the state of Iowa, therewith, therefore, and whereas...
Oh, get to the point quick, Susan. How much is our legacy?
All right, here it is. And your share of the estate to be divided equally with your nieces, Kay and Barbara Latimer, is...
What is it? $55,000! Oh!
$55,000! I knew it'd be that much. Well, girls, that's the end of that. How much is a third of 55? Let's see what it looks like. $4,287.96.
What?
4,000.
Oh, let me see it. Oh, 12% federal tax, 6% state tax, 3% probate tax, $2,500 administrator's fees, $4,800 to lawyers, and therefore, after these deductions, the balance is $4,287.96.
Well, girls.
But, Aunt Sue, are you forgetting?
No, Kay. I'm afraid that idea wouldn't work. We might even lose the 4,000.
But we agreed, didn't we, that if it was less than $10,000, it was the only thing we could do?
Now, if we put it out in postal savings at 3% with the good old USA behind it...
No, Susan, we can't get rich that way.
Your idea is such an awful chance, Kay. It is sort of crazy.
Crazy? What's crazy about marrying a millionaire?
That Southern Texas Gas and Power Corporation is a mighty nice, safe investment.
Oh, please, Susan. Barbara, you still want to go through with it, don't you?
I don't know. I just don't think you can marry a man without loving him.
But, darling, listen, how long does love last? And besides, it's just as easy to fall in love with a millionaire as it is with a truck driver.
Truck driver, yes. There is a 50 trucker driver outside waiting for you for service. You are all three.
Quitting. That's what we're all three doing, Mr. Simon LeGree. We're resigning. We're walking out on you. We're going to Miami.
Miami?
That's right, Miami, where rich men are as plentiful as grapefruit and millionaires hang from every palm tree. Come on.
And so long.
Miami.
Oh, me, oh, Miami. Kindly serve me a portion of your celebrated brand of love. Oh, me, oh, Miami. Put a shine on the moon, but quick, and do your little palm tree
this quite satisfactory, Miss Latimer?
Why, yes, Miss Sears, quite satisfactory. I believe all this will work out very nicely.
Yeah, this is some joint.
Susan, will you take care of the bellboys, please?
Sure. Wait a minute, kids. Here. All right, boys. Split this buck.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Ah, Miss Latimer. You have arrived. I am Mr. Preto.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Preto? And thank you so much for these lovely flowers.
The pleasure is mine, Miss Latimer. I do hope you find the accommodation suitable.
Oh, I'm sure they'll serve the purpose. After all, there's only myself, my secretary, and my maid.
Well, Miss Latimer, your every wish is our law.
Thank you, Mr. Preto.
Not at all, not at all. And I hope you'll be as happy here as Miami's happy to have you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Miss Latimer.
Did you hear that, Miss Latimer? You've even made Miami happy.
Oh, me, oh, Miami.
Kindly serve me a portion of your celebrated brand of love.
Oh, me,
Oh, Miami. Put a shine on the moon, but quick, and do your little palm tree trick.
Miami, here I am. You glamour town, begin to glam.
Oh, me, oh, Miami. We're betting a million dreams on you, and you better be good. Oh, it's beautiful, Kay.
Do you like it better than the brown and white one?
I think so. Let's see the back.
Susan, will you get this table and stuff out of here before I ruin my new wardrobe?
I used to eat my meals in with the folks, but now that we've inherited money, I have to eat in the kitchen.
Suppose someone heard you.
Yes, and calling this place a joint in front of those bellboys.
All right, I'm doomed. Might as well move my bed in here, too. All my life, I've been trying to get out of a kitchen.
Susan, the door.
I heard. Always the perfect servant.
Hello. Champagne for Miss Latimer.
Huh?
Good evening.
I'm Miss Latimer.
Compliments of Mr. Jeffrey Bolton.
Really? And who is Mr. Bolton?
He's a gentleman who lives across the court in Bungalow A.
Oh, did he see me arrive?
No, he just told me to take care of everybody.
Oh.
He's the one giving the party. You might have heard it.
Oh, yes, we have.
Sounds like quite a clam bake.
Well, it's been going on long enough. This is the third day.
Disgusting. I'm sorry, madam. Sorry, madam.
A party like that must be costing Mr. Bolton a small fortune.
To him, a mere pittance.
Does Mrs. Bolton like it?
There ain't no Mrs. Bolton. Oh, say, I better not open this here with all these dresses around. I'll take it in the kitchen. Say, have you a fresh napkin, please?
A napkin?
Oh, yes, here.
Thanks. Say, I should have been here earlier. This has gone kind of nice with your dinner.
Believe me, it needed something to wash down that breast of guinea hen. For mine, I'll take a good old hamburger anytime.
You would? That's what I'd like, a girl to be satisfied to tear a hamburger with me. That's if I could find a girl who could cook one the way I like it.
Yeah? Well, you never had a hamburger till you've tasted one the way I cook it, with guacamole sauce.
Guacamole sauce. Sounds kind of interesting. We'll have to go into that sometime.
You bet we will.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
That's quite all right.
Sometimes this stuff fizzes all over the place. I just didn't want to take any chances.
No, of course not.
You're fond of champagne, I trust?
Oh, I don't know what I would have done without it all these years.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Madame.
Oh, thank you. To the gracious Mr. Bolton.
To Mr. Bolton.
Something wrong?
Oh, no, it's perfect. That is, it's quite nice. I suppose the hotel's full of wonderful people this season, as usual.
Oh, yes, ma'am. There's some awful nice people here. Of course, a rich resort like Miami also gets some that ain't so nice.
Really?
Sure, they just come down here to chisel, that's all.
Just what are these people you seem so much against?
Fortune hunters. Gold diggers. Yes, and if there's anything in life I hate, it's gold diggers. But I can spot them. I can spot fortune hunters the minute I see them. Like that.
You can?
I certainly can. And, all the gold diggers ain't women.
Well, maybe... Well, I was thinking maybe you could help me.
Me? Yeah. You bet. I could steer you straight. Now, when you're mingling with rich people who wouldn't be after your money, I'll give you the okay. But if I see you in danger of any of those chiselers, I'll signal keep clear. And you'll do it. Promise?
I promise.
Well, I guess I better be getting back to the party. If you want anything, just ask for Jack, bar service.
Thanks very much, Jack. I'll depend on you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, Walla Maca?
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
I'll open the door.
You'll be seeing me.
I hope so. How am I doing?
Will you connect me with Mr. Bolton, please?
Kay, what are you doing?
I'm going to that party.
But rich girls don't invite themselves to parties. Hang up, Kay.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Bolton, please. Miss Katharine Latimer calling.
Barbara's right. That's a crazy thing to do.
Is it? Well, just keep listening. Hello? Hello, Mr. Bolton? Miss Latimer. Yes, I just arrived today. Bungalow C.
Just can't throw yourself at him.
No, we've never met. I would like to thank you for that champagne you sent, Mr. Bolton, except that, well, it was pretty awful. Flat.
He's gasping, too.
I thought you might want to know I don't imagine you intentionally send people anything so inferior. What? Tonight? Well, possibly, if you come over right away. I was going to retire, but, well, I just hate to go to sleep when I'm upset. Very well. Bungalow C. Yes. I knew it'd work. Yippee! Come on, we've got to get these dresses out of here. Susan, straighten your apron. Barbara, your glasses. I don't want you to look better.
You better worry about what he'll look like.
Must be an awful drip if he's that rich and nobody's bothered to grab him off.
He's probably something I wouldn't even marry, and I'd marry almost anybody.
How's my hair? Is it all right?
Oh, it's fine, honey.
Oh, Susan, fix my shoe. Oh, there he is. Let him in and then announce him.
I bet he's got no teeth. Good luck, Sally.
Thanks. Oh, my book. Where is it? Your book.
Miss Latimer's expecting me. I'm Mr. Bolton.
Oh, won't you come in?
Thanks. Miss Latimer?
Oh, I know. I'm Miss Latimer's secretary.
Well, I must have a secretary sometime.
I'll tell Miss Latimer you're here.
Yo, thanks.
Oh, she'll be out in just a minute.
Fine.
Oh, you've got an awful shock coming. Nulo, wait till you see him. A broken-down lounge.
Well, I got you two into this, so I'll try and be brave.
Miss Latimer?
Yes? Mr. Bolton?
Yes. I was just giving the culprit a trial. No wonder you gave such a going over on the phone. It is pretty bad, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll forgive you if you'll forgive me.
We might be able to work out something along those lines.
See, why don't you come over to the party and work it out?
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly do that. What time is it?
Time? Oh, don't ask me that. Here in Miami, it's just light at first, and then it's dark, and then it's just light again. Well, what do you say? Won't you come over?
Maybe I will come over for a little while.
Oh, fine.
Good night, Barbara.
Good night, Miss Latimer.
Oh, incidentally, any appointments Miss Latimer may have had for tomorrow are now purely tentative. I'll check with you later.
Don't forget. Good night.
I won't. Good night.
Good night, Susan.
Good night. Well, we're off.
What do people call you, Miss Latimer, when they get to know and love you? I imagine the process is more or less automatic.
Kay.
Kay? Okay, Kay.
Oh, I'll pretend I didn't hear it on account of the music. Sounds terrific.
Oh, just a few friends that dropped in. Just a few friends that dropped, period. Want to meet some of them? I'll wake them up.
Oh, no, not now. They look so peaceful. Let's not disturb them.
I know what you must think, but they're really just exhausted. But they're still alive out here.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Martha. Miss Latimer, Miss Winton.
How do you do? Hello, Miss Latimer.
Having a good time?
Oh, fine.
Good. Think they'd do their sleeping at home, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry.
Come on. On your first night here, you wouldn't want to delve into Miami's seamier side.
Don't like it?
Yeah, I like him all right. When he's asleep. Oh, Miss Mason. I'd like you to meet Miss Latimer. Miss Latimer, Miss Mason.
How do you do?
And Mr. Mason.
How do you do, Mr.
Hello,
Mason?
Miss Latimer.
Can I bring you a touch of wine, Mr. McNeil? No. Just bring me a little sleep, that's all. All right, sir.
This is Mr. Henderson. Mr. Henderson's an old friend of mine from Santa Barbara. And Mr. Burns and Miss Bryant.
Jack.
Yes, sir.
What's the idea of all this thumb stroke?
Oh, that. Oh, that's for Miss Latimer, the young lady over there with Mr. Bolton. You see, she's very rich, and it's sort of up to me to protect her.
Are they leaving?
What's up, Oscar? You going?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bolton. The union won't allow us to play longer than 16 hours.
Oh, when's the next shift come on?
The other band ought to be here any minute. Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, Jeff, don't tell me we aren't going to have any more music. Life can't do this to us.
Yes, Connie, it's an awfully tough situation. Oh, excuse me, Miss Latimer, Miss Ventris.
How do you do?
And Mr. Lester.
How do you do?
Jeff, be a gallant lad and give us a little music. I don't deserve the ordeal of a lull with Lester.
Well, personally, I wouldn't mind a little lull with Miss Latimer.
Oh, no lull and no Miss Latimer for you, son. You get your music, Connie. Dance this wolf off to the tall timber.
Make it something soft and dreamy, huh?
All right.
You started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't even try to. You smiled and my heart began to fly to the moon. You started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't even know it. And now I'm as wacky as a poet in June. I believe in fairy tales. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe that dreams come true. I do, because you started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't know what I knew. I knew right away that you were my new romance.
You started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't even try to. You smiled and my heart began to fly to the moon. You started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't even know it. And now I'm as wacky as a poet in June. I believe in fairy tales. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe the dreams come true. I do, because you started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't know what I knew.
on, get up, you lug. You've slept long enough. Come on, come on. All he does is sleep around here. Oh, isn't he wonderful?
Well, I made it.
When I see him standing there, so straight and sleek and handsome, so clear-eyed and happy at seeing me, all I can think of is endearing names. Well, anyway, this is Miss Latimer.
How do you do?
How do you do? And how do the thumbs do?
You see, Latimer, it's all so utterly senseless. I don't know why I like him myself, but I won't stand here to quibble about it. I'm strangely lacking in tiger blood.
I was using that chair for my feet, but you could use it.
Wow. Thanks. It's a lovely party, isn't it?
Ooh.
What's the matter?
If you're going to sit there and talk about the party, I'd rather put my feet back.
How would you like to? How would you like to buy me a drink?
I'd like it very much. Jack. Jack.
Yes, sir.
A little nourishment, please. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, yes, sir.
Here's to you, Lassie.
Thanks, Laddie.
Now, just who are you?
Oh, just a girl. Very out of the ordinary.
Jack tells me you got a lot of dough.
Oh, I do all right, thanks.
You know, you're not very pretty.
Sorry.
No, it's not a beautiful face by a long ways. Cute, maybe, for people who like cuteness.
Go on.
Oh, I have. I've been noticing your figure.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's practically perfect. But it has no poetry. It's built on architectural principles, like the sculpture on radiator caps.
You want this chair back pretty badly, don't you?
Your voice isn't pitched very nicely either. Suits your personality, but that doesn't make it good.
Anything else?
Yes. I think you're wonderful. And I hope I fall in love with you.
I can hardly wait.
Oh, there you are, Kay. Forgive me. I didn't know you were alone.
Yeah, sad, isn't it?
You know, I get so tired of looking at that face of yours. I find myself a girl, and the first thing I know, you've got her.
I like your girl. If she is your girl.
She is, definitely. Ask her.
Are you?
Yes, Jeff, I think I am.
Fine. I feel just like annoying you. Come on, know how to dance?
No, but I've always wanted to learn.
This is the first of those 6 lessons.
Very funny.
You started something, yes you did, but you didn't even try to. You smiled and my heart began to fly to the moon. You started something, yes you did, but you didn't even know it. And now I'm as wacky as a poet in June. I believe in fairy tales. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe that dreams come true. I do because you started something. Yes, you did, but you didn't know what I knew. I knew right away that you were my new romance.
Barney,
Yes, Mr. Bolton.
Pittsburgh calling Mr. McNeil.
Pittsburgh, sir?
Yes, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Must be that redhead from Pittsburgh calling him. Sit down. He'll never find us here. I think Pittsburgh's the redhead. He has so many girls scattered all over the country.
From what you say, he must be very attractive to some women.
Say, wait a minute. I didn't want to give you any kind of a good impression about him. After all the McNeil steelworks, you know, some girls will put up with an awful lot if a fella's got money.
Yes, isn't it awful? I could never understand.
The trouble is, he hasn't got any mind of his own about women, like with you tonight. He never knows a good one until somebody else picks her out first. He'd leave other people's girls alone if he had any sense of decency.
The trouble is, he hasn't.
I've got you all to myself. Here we are alone, and I can't think of a thing better than that. I've got you all to myself. Now we're on our own. It's all like pulling a dream out of a hat. My lucky day is here. No one else is near. And it seems that we're somewhere in the stratosphere. I've got you all to myself. And I mean all to myself. 'Cause now at last I've got you alone.
Good evening, friends.
I thought you said this thing could jump.
It can jump plenty, but I'm not going to take any chances with you in it.
Oh, come on, give it the gun. Let's have some excitement.
Oh, no. Hey, sweetheart!
I'm, not by any chance intruding, am I? Did you two want me to be alone?
How'd you guess?
Tell me, you don't happen to have a sister, do you?
A sister?
Yeah,
Why?
for Jeff.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Anyway, one of you, then the other, day after day. That's all right with me.
Yeah, but, tomorrow's my day, just remember that.
Now, wait, I may have something to say about that.
I'm afraid, old fellow, I'm awfully afraid you're going to miss us. Yeah, son?
Hey! You can't have a picnic without me and the lunch.
Get us in there quick. Come on, hurry up.
Your ticket, please. I'll get one when I come back.
I'm sorry, that's too late.
Now, look, Bud, let's not be technical. Hey, you...
Now, if you'll give me your attention, madam, I should be glad to explain the wonders that meet the eye, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
All right. What kind of fish are those?
Those are Clupia sapidecima.
Are you sure?
Are you? Then I'm sure.
Oh, Phil, look.
You will find, madam, that underwater everything is reversed. On land, there's a tendency for the male to pursue the female. Perhaps you've noticed that.
Yes, sir.
Well, down here, as you see, Neptune is pursued by mermaids, technically known as mare nympha.
Say, you're pretty good with that Latin, aren't you?
Oh, yes, yes. I'm an old Amor Marsamat man.
More Masamat?
Yeah, I love, you love, he loves. So, getting into kind of deep water down here.
Oh, this is fun, Phil.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Well, aren't you?
I don't know. Looking at those fish is, sort of make me feel about as foolish as they look.
Oh, maybe it's the altitude down here that affects you.
No. Something has affected me, though. All this clowning around suddenly has lost its kick.
Well, I thought that was about all you wanted in life. I wouldn't suspect you of having a serious side.
Nobody knows anything about anybody. Did you know that?
No, but I'm learning. And,
What?
I'm glad you told me.
Why?
Well, it becomes you, mister.
Kay, listen.
I give up.
Did you get them figured out? How do we stand?
Well, to pay the hotel bill up until tonight, it'll take $150 more than we have left.
We're 150 short? How can that be?
Well, darling, you don't realize what all this is costing a week. We've been here 3 weeks.
What's the difference? Who cares about money? Milady goes to the races, cocktail parties, tonight dancing. Have a good time. That's all we came here for.
You don't have to be sarcastic. I've got 2 pretty good prospects, you know.
Kay, do you think either one is in love with you?
That's beside the point. You think either one of them will ever ask you to marry him?
Well, they certainly can if I'm never alone with either one of them. And what's so funny?
We were so afraid you couldn't get one millionaire, and now you've got too many.
Oh, grow up. Yes, that's it. You're going to have a birthday.
Me? When?
Today. Tonight. That's why we're taking you dancing with us.
Okay, are you really?
Yes, they'll be here any minute, so you've got to get fixed up. Let's see, you can wear my white dress. Yes, and get rid of those glasses. Susan, get the white shoes. Hurry up now, hurry.
Am I supposed to look good for a change?
Good enough to keep one of them interested while I get the other one alone.
Well, at least I'm doing all right. I've had a proposal.
You have?
From Jack?
Already?
Already. Now, let's see you get going.
Don't worry, I'll get going if Barbara can just split up the McNeil, Bolton, anti-proposal trust a little.
Which one of the gentlemen would you like her to fascinate first?
Yes, Kay. Which one do you like best?
Gee, I don't know. They both have nice eyes. Now, if Jeff only had Phil's hair...
Oh, Jeff has much the nicer hair.
Who cares if they're both bald-headed? This is a business proposition.
Well, I've got a right to pick my own business partner, haven't I?
You know, I have a feeling you'd pick Phil McNeil.
Phil? Yes, I guess maybe I would.
Well, here, you girls better take this $5. You may need mad money before this night's over.
$5?
You've been holding out on us.
Where'd you get $5?
At the racetrack, Jack gave me a tip on a horse, the same one he won $150 on.
Jack did? Jack won $150?
Mm-hmm. Bless his little heart.
Oh, Susan, we're so glad you and Jack are getting along.
Oh, he's a darling, really, he is.
You're so sweet, Susan. You deserve a sweetheart like
I think
Jack.
he's just the man for you.
I won't do it.
Yes, you will,
Oh,
darling.
you can't refuse us.
Positively will not do it.
Oh, Susan, you have to.
You know how Jack feels about gold diggers.
You know how the hotel feels about rent dodgers.
You don't want us to be kicked out, do you? What would Jack think then?
Well, anyway, he's only got enough to pay up until tonight. What'll we do about next week?
We'll worry about next week.
Oh.
Oh, they're here, Barbara. Hurry up and get ready. Hurry, will you? Where's my scarf?
You know, you're supposed to be the vamp around here, not me.
I'll let them in. You go talk to Jack. Ah, the Miami's twins. Come in, gentlemen.
Oh!
Now, what do you want?
Let's see, what do we want?
Well, I've always wanted the China Wall.
We want you, the juice of the grape, and a good hot dance band.
But right now, we'll settle for those potato chips and cheese.
Yes.
Look, it's Barbara's birthday. You know my secretary, Miss Sears, and, well, I knew you wouldn't mind, so I told her we'd take her dancing with us.
Oh, you did, eh?
Well, that's certainly big of you, Miss Latimer.
Good evening.
Well, Miss Sears certainly improves with age.
I hope you're ashamed putting up such a holler against taking her along.
I beg your pardon. I insist she go. Happy birthday, Miss Sears.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Barbara.
Thank you.
Say, she's good looking enough to be one of your own family. What's the idea of holding her out on us?
Well, I really didn't know she'd turn out so well.
Oh, you knew it all the time. You just kept her undercover so she wouldn't outshine you.
Don't get me in trouble with my boss, Mr. Bolton. If you want to say nice things like that, you'd better tell me in private.
That I'll do. Come on.
Like an attractive couple, don't they?
Goodbye, Susan.
Goodbye, Susan.
Goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to bring home the bacon.
Huh?
We ran a little short today.
Good old Susan.
And who was Susan?
Susan? Oh, she's my maid. They've gone.
Yeah. Gee, it's swell to be alone with you.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm alone with you, it don't feel like I'm with anybody.
I know, me too.
Say, there's something that I've been wanting to do for a long, long while.
Yes?
Yes. What?
I don't know. Day from night, I don't know. Left from right, I've got no appetite. Is that good? I don't know. My own house, I don't know. Moose from mouse, I don't know. North from south, is that good? I'm goofy, punchy, so crazy for you that I put salt in a chocolate malt and mustard on a honeydew. I don't know. Gin from tea, I sat down on a bee, but that lift you give me, is that good?
I can't sleep, not a wink, I can't think, not a think, I see stars in the sink, is that good? I don't know, sweet from swing, I don't know, cake from Bing, but I hear bluebird sing, is that good?
My cashier tells me I act like a dope. I get my pay, throw the check away, and try to cash the envelope.
I don't know what I do, but I do dream of you.
And that dream, whoa, 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 is that good?
It ain't bad.
Is that good?
Wahoo! Is that good?
I'm woozy, dizzy, I'm weak in the pins, but I know this, every time we kiss, I don't need any vitamins.
I go round in a trance.
You got oomph in your glance.
We got ants in our phalanx.
Is that good?
Yes, sirree. If it's good for you, it's mighty good for me.
I think the squab, Victor.
Very good, sir. The duck is rather nice tonight, Mr. Bolton.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm not very hungry. Just a chicken sandwich.
On white or whole wheat?
Well, I know what I want.
Yes. How am I doing, pal?
I guess that's it, Victor. Coffee, of course.
Yes, sir.
Shall we?
Let's not.
Well, finally a girl who doesn't like to dance.
Oh, I like it very much, only you don't want to really, do you?
How'd you know?
You're a little on the sad side tonight, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
Oh, I've noticed a touch of it several times. Tonight I could see you were particularly sad.
In other words, I'm just a sad man, huh?
I know why you're that way.
You do?
Out there. Everything would be perfect if that were you with Miss Latimer, wouldn't it?
Everything would be fine.
Have you and Mr. McNeil been friends long?
Oh, yes, years. We went to school together. We played around ever since.
And every time you play, he wins.
Yes. Yes, I guess he does. Frankly, this is the first time it's ever made any difference, though.
Well, then why don't you do something about it?
Ah, there you have me. Or rather, there Phil has me.
But why?
Well, I don't know. I guess I just have the wrong approach. You see, I've never really had to go after anything. My father was such a success that anything I wanted was, well, it was just there.
Your father must be a grand person.
Oh, he is. He's a great guy. That's exactly it. It makes me just Bill Bolton's son, the number 2 boy. Just somebody who sits in the audience.
Well, then get out of the audience. Just because of your father's success, you don't have to be overshadowed by him. Why, that should make you want to do something all the more.
Say, maybe you're right.
No, maybe it's about it. I know I'm right. You're really a swell person. You've got everything it takes, so use it. Get out and go to work. Do something on your own instead of running around here like some of these rich young drips that are just... Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Bolton. I apologize.
Oh, no, don't apologize. You're right. Maybe I needed somebody to tell me. Well, right or wrong, it's swell talking with you. You know, Barbara, you're a wonderful girl. Someday some man's going to get a real prize. Shall we dance?
I'd love to, but don't you think we'd better wait until the music starts?
Oh, thanks very much. I guess we had.
Please gently sway, moonlight evening, you and I together, drifting, dreaming, loveliness and love. Tonight we have found the two. I'm in a paradise with you. Cooling tropic breezes, shadows, flowers, tender sighs that promise happy hours, loveliness and love. How lovely the world will be now that you're in love with me.
Palm trees gently swaying, moonlight beaming, you and I together, drifting, dreaming.
Loveliness and love, tonight we have found the two.
I'm in a paradise with you.
Cooling tropic breezes, shadows,
Flowers, tender sighs that promise happy hours.
loveliness and love. How lovely the world will be now that you're in love with me.
Jake, we're going to have a wonderful life together.
Where'll we live, darling?
Where would you like to live?
Oh, anywhere. Cozy little hut's good enough for me.
Funny, that's exactly the kind of spot I've been looking for.
Darling, Have you ever counted how many places you own already?
Mm-hmm. 3. House in Maryland, place in Santa Barbara, and a penthouse in New York.
Suppose we might drop in and blow the dust off them sometime?
No. No, I think we'd be happier in our little hut. You see, one reason is there aren't 3 anymore.
So, you've been misleading me. How do you manage to struggle along without one of them?
It's without all 3. And I don't manage to struggle along very well.
Now you are misleading me, Phil.
No. You see, it's like this, darling. This is supposed to be a deep, dark secret. But the McNeil Mills have been running on credit for the last year. But all we have left is a good reputation. We were nice guys when we had it.
Yes, I'm sure you were, Phil.
So, okay, my darling, you have to hold down the fort for about 5 years. And things get normal again, then it'll be my turn.
You mean you really haven't any money now?
As a matter of fact, I didn't even know how I was going to pay my hotel bill. What's the matter?
Phil,
Yes, darling.
I was marrying you for your money. My secretary, Barbara, is my sister. My maid is my aunt, and my bank account is exactly $150 in the hole.
Holy Catawba. Phew. Well, now we know what it feels like to almost fall off a cliff.
Phil,
Yeah.
is money really the big thing? I mean, is it so awfully important?
I liked it when I had it. Very, very nice stuff. And that's evidently what you came here for.
Yes, that's what I came here for, all right.
Then you ought to have it, Kate. You ought to have it.
Well, I guess we might as well go back.
You are, Mr. Bolton?
Double scotch, Frank.
Coming up, Mr. McNeil.
I can't get over it, saying all those wonderful things to me, leading me on, and all the time he was just trying to marry me for my money.
I think it's terrible. The big four-flusher. Jack warned you to watch out for gold diggers.
Yes, Jack. He gave me the thumbs up on the great Mr. McHeel.
Well, anyway, Jack came through. We can stay another week.
Yes.
And you've still got Jeff Bolton. Or haven't you?
I haven't got a chance after tonight.
Say, you don't suppose that skunk McNeil will tell Jeff you're out after money?
Of course he will. Why shouldn't he? After all, they were friends long before I turned up.
He'll side with Jeff. It's only natural.
I'm sorry, kids. Really, I am. It just didn't work. Oh, let's pack and get out of here. We're sunk. You were right. It was a crazy idea.
Hey! Hey!
It's Jeff.
Sounds enough fine humor.
Well, I might as well take it on the chin. I certainly got it coming.
Hey!
Hello?
Hello. Won't you sit down, Jeff?
Yes?
I thought you were going to say something.
I was. It's not true. That stuff McNeil tells me about you.
Didn't lose any time in telling you, did he?
I can't believe it. Not of you.
Well, it's true, Jeff.
Do you mean to stand there and tell me that you like me better than you do him?
What? Is that what he told you?
Of course that's what he told me. Even Barbara says you do.
Oh.
They're both crazy, aren't they?
Are they?
Yes, they are. You don't like me better, do you?
Yes, Jeff, of course I do.
You do? And all I can say is I think you're crazy, too. What are you laughing at?
You're so... I ought to be, but you're so humble.
Well, I can fix that right now. Will you marry me?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe it.
Kindergarten teacher went for a thrill to Havana. Aye, 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 aye. Susanna is still in Havana. The first night she got there, they took her to a spot where a conga is really a conga. And Susanna Beecher, the kindergarten teacher, got up and sang this way. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, conga to a nursery rhyme. Pick yourself a playmate, any cuter game mate, like you did at recess time. You don't have to know your ABCs, you only have to know how to say CC, so ring around the rosy, thumb your little nosy at old Father Time, and conga to a nursery
Sing a song of sixpence, pocket full of rawhide. Goosey, goosey, gander, where do you wander? Pat a cake, baker's man, bake me a cake as quick as you can. Little Tommy Tucker, conga for your suppers.
You always give your girls such nice engagement parties.
I'll know better next time. Too tough getting a dance with my own fiancée. All ready to leave in the morning?
All set. How far is your island, Jeff?
Oh, about 30 miles off the mainland. Nice going, Kay.
We enjoyed it very much.
Thank you. Jeff,
Huh?
who is that girl?
Connie Fentress. You know, you met her at my party.
Yes, I know, but, well, who is she?
The Fentress grocery stores. You've heard of them.
Oh, the chain stores?
That's the outfit all over the country.
They do pretty well, don't they?
Oh, they do awfully well. So does Connie, only child. She's always been crazy about Phil. Looks like now the idea is beginning to appeal to him.
Jeff,
Huh?
let's leave tonight. Now, could we?
Tonight? Well, swell, but why all of a sudden?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought the trip would be nicer at night. Moonlight on the water and everything.
Well, fine. I've got a couple of things to do first, but it won't take long. Come on, let's duck. Say, what about Barbara?
Well, I'll send Susan over for her.
All right. I'll check out and be over before you know it.
Fine, Jeff. I'll be ready.
Won't be more than 15 minutes.
Hello?
Hello.
Did you have fun?
Oh, I had a wonderful time, thanks. How are you doing with Connie?
I'm leading.
Good.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Well, plenty to eat. You can honeymoon from one store to another.
Fine steaks, too. Best meat in the country.
I'm glad. We're leaving in a few minutes.
Tonight? Well, Jeff said you're going tomorrow. Why the sudden change?
Oh, I just felt like it.
It's the best reason. Big wedding.
Nobody.
Hi there, Miss Sylvester.
Somebody down there?
Yeah, there he is. The old gentleman himself. Come on, I don't believe you two have ever met. You like him. He's been a pet around here for years.
He belong to the hotel?
Sort of. And the hotel sort of belongs to Mr. Sylvester. You see, he won't let another crow come within miles of this place. Mr. Sylvester, I want you to meet a very good friend of mine. That's it. Mr. Sylvester, Miss Latimer.
Hello, Mr. Sylvester.
Well, aren't you going to shake hands with the lady? Shake hands. That's a good fellow. Here. With the compliments of Mr. Sylvester.
Thank you, sir. Look, he wants something.
He wants us to dig worms for him.
Mr. Sylvester doesn't want very much, does he?
And Mr. Sylvester always gets what he wants.
Hey, you two. You look lovely down there together, but Jeff's been looking all over for you, Latimer. And I've been looking all over for McNeil.
I'm going to stay down here for a little while, if you don't mind.
Of course I mind, but you'll stay down there anyway.
I'll be right up, and if you see Jeff, tell him Phil and I were just saying goodbye.
And laughing at the moon?
Yes, that's right. Laughing at the moon.
Watch out. Sometimes the moon strikes back. It's been laughing longer than you have, you know.
Guess I'd better be going.
Yeah, better head. Wait a minute. I'm wondering.
What?
What it's going to be like here tomorrow.
Weatherman says it's going to be fine.
I wonder. I've never missed anyone in my life. I've got a hunch I want to find out what that's like for the first time. Do me a favor. Go up these steps just for a minute, out of sight. I want to see what it feels like to be alone.
All right. Well, what's it like?
Oh, it's not so bad.
You'll live?
Oh, yes. And you?
Oh, I guess I'll live too. But I've had a very pretty time, mister. And thanks.
It was a very pretty time. And if I never see you again...
Where's Susan?
Outside somewhere, saying goodbye to Jack.
What's the matter with you? Why aren't you gay? We've got what we wanted, haven't we?
Well, of course, darling. I'm gay.
No kidding. You really got a farewell present for me?
I certainly have. I'll join you right after the wedding. In the meantime, here's a jar of guacamole sauce to remember me by.
Oh, that's swell. That's wonderful. But I'd have remembered you anyway.
Jack, what are you going to do for guacamole with me away?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to get it someplace else.
Oh, Jack, you won't find it as good anyplace else.
Kay, when are you going to tell Jeff? Tell him what? That I'm your sister and Susan's our aunt and this is all an act?
Well, not until after we're married, but I guess I'll have to confess the whole trick sometime.
Oh.
What is she talking about?
Nothing at all. Small talk, small talk.
I still think you're going to get in trouble marrying for money instead of love.
Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Turn that water off.
I'm thirsty, aren't you? I'm very thirsty.
Ready, Susan? Hello, Jack. How are you?
So.
Gee, I'll bet you're gonna miss Susan.
Why, hello, Jack.
Don't you hello me. I've been took by gold diggers. Wait till Mr. Jeffrey Bolton hears about this.
Oh, but Jack, you...
No buts. I'll break this up good. I'm going to tell him.
No, you don't.
Let me go. No! Get out of the way. Let me out of here. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let me... I'll get out of here.
Barbara, over there! She's fainted. Look what you've done to your great love, and it's all your fault. Oh, poor Susan.
She's hardly breathing. Quick, Jack, get the smelling salts.
Where is the smelling salt?
In the bathroom.
In there. Hurry, Jack, please.
Hey!
Come on, get the bags. Let's get away from here quick.
Let me out of here.
Go put your coat on. All right.
Open the door. You can't do this to me. I'll get out of here somehow. You won't get rid of me. Hey! I'll get out of here. I'll get out of here some way. You wait and see. I'll follow you no matter where you go. I'm mad now. I'm real mad.
Good evening, miss.
How do you do?
Mr. Jeffrey, welcome home.
Thank you, Burley. Well, is everything here?
Why, I think so.
Oh, Burley.
Yes, sir?
I think finally I've got a surprise to bring at least a little flicker from you.
I shall try to meet the situation adequately, as always, sir.
Fine. Darling, as you may have gathered, this is...
Burley, how do you do?
How do you do, miss?
And Burley, this is Miss Latimer.
Miss Latimer?
Miss Latimer will be the new mistress of the house.
Really, sir?
That is supposed to be the surprise.
May I say that I hope you'll both be very happy?
Well, that's very kind of you, Burley, and thank you.
Yes, it's really wonderful.
This will be a happy surprise for you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Your father got home a few minutes ago.
What, 2:30 and home? He must be slipping. With a lady?
No, sir. A business affair, I believe, sir.
Oh, well, he is slipping. Where will we find the Lord and Master?
The master, I believe, sir, is in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Let's go see the old boy, shall we?
All right. I'll give Susan my coat.
All right. You too, Barbara.
Being that Bolton, we can go ahead. We get the appropriation.
Yes, yes, sir. You get the $1.25 million. I'll get the eggs. If you've never had eggs this way, you have a treat coming.
Hello, Dad.
Now, just a minute. Am I seeing double?
No, Dad, it's your one and only son.
Well, congratulations, old man.
Congratulations on the level, Dad. I've gone and got myself engaged.
To both of them?
No, just one.
Oh, and a very nice one, too, I should say. I couldn't have done better myself.
No, Dad, this is Miss Sears, my fiance's secretary. You've got.
Oh, if I've got her, that's fine. But let's see, what have you got?
Miss Kay Latimer, my father.
How do you do, Mr. Bolton?
Well, not so badly, really. And thank you so much for not saying it.
For not saying what?
For not saying I've heard so much about you, I feel I already know you. I thank you so much, darling.
Well, I can say this. You're just as charming as you've been painted.
You know, we're going to do all right.
I hope so.
I hope you feel the same, Miss Sears.
Oh, I do, Mr. Bolton.
Oh, come join us. Oh, Jim. Jeff, you know Reynolds.
Oh, yes, certainly. Glad to see you again.
How are you, Jeff? Latimer, Mr. Reynolds, manager of our South American interests.
How do you do?
Miss Sears, Mr. Reynolds.
How do you do?
Yes. Well, congratulations are certainly in order.
Well, I think a party is in order. The biggest party we've ever had on the island. How about it, Jeff?
Right, Dad.
Now, sit down. Sit Miss Sears right over there where I can look at her. Now, Kay, you sit here so that I'll be next to you. I'll only be a minute. I'll pour the wine, Jim.
By all means. We certainly have plenty to drink to tonight. Did you have a nice trip over?
Oh, yes, wonderful, thank you.
Good.
Couldn't I help you?
Oh, no, dear.
What are you cooking?
Gas house eggs?
Gas house eggs?
Well, never heard of them?
No.
Well, your education has been sadly neglected, young lady. You see, you dig a round hole in the bread like this, drop it into the melted butter, break an egg, and drop it into the hole, and voila, you have a masterpiece.
Looks delicious.
Doesn't it? Think you could put one away?
Oh, I'm sure I could, Mr. Bolton.
Wait a minute. Don't call me Mr. Bolton. Makes me feel too old.
All right, what shall I call you?
Or call me Willie. All the girls call me Willie.
All right, Willie.
Yes, indeed. We're going to get along all right.
Well, how about it? Did it look like a pretty nice island?
Oh, yes, it's a lovely island.
Thanks, Henry. Morning, Braley.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, monsieur.
Morning.
Did you enjoy that ride as much as I did?
Did I? Oh, it was glorious.
That's good. We're going to do this every morning.
Are we really?
You bet. Oh, food.
Well, good morning, Mr. Bolton.
Well, happy bridal couple.
No, Dad. I tried to convince you last night it's the other girl I'm going to marry.
Oh, my mistake, old man. Or is it? I still say she's not such a bad idea.
Oh, thanks.
Where is the charming bride this morning?
She doesn't like horses, just me.
Oh, strange choice.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, darling.
Sorry about the ride. I just couldn't make it.
That's all right. Barbara and I had a swell ride.
Oh, you did? Next time, I'd better go along.
Here, take mine, dear.
Okay, try some of these chicken livers. I taught the cook how to saute them in Burgundy.
Thanks, I will. They look delicious.
You know, Susan, it's very nice of you to help out like this.
With the party and all tonight, sir, I'd rather, if you don't mind.
You could consider this something of a vacation, you know. Lots of nice fellows working around the place.
Uh-huh.
Susan's not interested in things like that, Willie.
What, a woman and not interested in romance?
No, sir. I'm afraid all the romance has been locked out of my life.
Locked out? Well, what might that mean?
Well, sir.
Susan, some rolls, please.
Some rolls, please, right away. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Susan's such a quaint character.
Good old Susan.
Hello! Where is everybody? Well, who's that, Mac?
Well, I finally made it. Been worried about me?
Mac, this is a surprise.
Willie, I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you, boy, just in time for breakfast.
No, thanks. I've already had mine, but I'll be glad to sit with you. Jeff, how are you? I remember you. Barbara and Kay. You remember me?
You don't let anybody forget you very long, do you?
Mac, sit here. How'd you manage to get over so early?
I didn't think I was going to get away at all, but I thought it over and decided it was only fair to Jeff after the way he begged me to be best man. When did I beg you to be best man?
When did you beg me to be best man? Why, that's all we talked about last night. When we shook hands goodbye. Are you going to sit there and tell me you don't remember that?
I remember very well what I thought when we shook hands goodbye. I thought, isn't it going to be wonderful not to see that silly pan of yours again for a long time?
Funny, I didn't get that thought at all. Obviously, because here I am.
Yes, that's the important thing. You're here.
Yes, that's very important.
Burley tells me you're having a brawl tonight.
Yes, indeed. Everybody for miles around.
Party for the bride, huh? Ah, wonderful idea, marriage. Wonder who thought of it.
Oh, funny. I wonder who did. Well, they certainly started something.
I've even thought of marriage myself lately.
Lovely idea. But you've got to be awfully particular whom you marry.
Well, naturally. Weren't you?
Mm-hmm. What does Connie think of the lovely idea?
Why, she thinks it's lovely.
Connie? Well, that's the grocery store gal, isn't it?
That's right, Willie. Lots of potatoes there.
Well, now that we're on the subject of romance, have you two decided where you're going to go on your honeymoon, Jeff?
No, we haven't. Not definitely.
Ah, that's one reason I came over here so early. I knew Jeff wouldn't be able to handle this.
Look, there's plenty of time for Kay and me to decide where we're going.
Oh, no, there isn't plenty of time. The most important thing about a honeymoon is to have it well planned.
Well, how about Honolulu?
Oh, I'd love Honolulu.
I'm against it.
I'm definitely for Honolulu. How about you, Jeff?
I like it.
Supposing your bride's a bad sailor, then you spend your entire honeymoon sitting in the men's smoking room.
Well, I assure you, Jeff isn't going to spend his honeymoon in the men's smoking room.
How about Brazil? If you go there, I'll be able to join you. I've got a job in Brazil.
Smuggling in rumba dancers, I presume?
No, this is a real one. I'm selling refrigerators.
Selling refrigerators. Wouldn't just delivering ice suit your talents better?
I think Brazil would be fine, Jeff. We've got a plant there.
Yes, I know, Dad.
Mr. McNeil isn't the only one who's going to work. Mr. Jeff has been talking about getting a job, too.
What, Jeff work? Oh, no, he's been kidding you, Barbara.
Jeff, I think it'd be marvelous.
I think it'd be the marvel of the age. Oh, no, I'm afraid Jeff is just the ornament of the family.
Has that Mr. Reynolds we met last night gone back yet?
No, he's over in Miami on business. Be here for the party.
Say, maybe Reynolds has something open. I think I'll talk to him tonight. That is, if nobody seriously objects.
I'll take those. Good morning.
Ah, Jack, here you are.
Yep, I'm here.
Hello, Jack.
I wired the hotel to send over some of their staff to service the party tonight. Rest of them here, Jack?
Yes, sir, but I came right in. I had something to say to Mr. Jeffrey.
Get with you right after breakfast, Jack.
Good morning, Miss Latimer.
Good morning, Jack. How are you?
I never felt better.
Oh, you look fine. Doesn't he look fine, Barbara?
Oh, yes, he looks wonderful.
Yeah, well, everything is far from wonderful.
What's the matter, Jack? Something wrong?
Yes, sir, there is. I've got to speak to you, Mr. Jeff. It's very urgent.
What was that?
Pardon me, sir. Miss Latimer's maid just fainted.
Poor Susan. Come on, Jack. You're the only one that can help Susan when she faints. I'll come along, Miss Latimer.
Can we help, Kay?
No. Don't you come. We just need Jack.
Give her the water right away. Quick, do something.
Oh, poor Susan. Please don't crowd around her. What she needs is air. Just leave it to us.
All right, come on.
Thank you so much. Oh, Barbara, what'll I do? I believe she's really sick.
Well, go ahead. Let's see you lock me up now.
Shh, Jack.
And don't ask me to get the smelling salts, because I got them right here. I had plenty of time locked up in your bathroom to find them. This time, nothing's going to stop me from telling Mr. Jeff.
No.
Jack! If you tell him, I'll never speak to you again.
Uh-huh. I knew you was faking. Well, it won't do you any good. Jeffrey Bolton is too fine a fellow to have some girl that don't love him take him for his money like I was took for 150.
If he's so swell, why couldn't I know it? You admire him. Why couldn't I admire him and care for him? Why would I just be marrying him for his money? What makes you say I don't love him?
You see how unfair you are? You see how she's crying because she loves him so?
She might be crying at the thought of losing $20 million. I don't know. Losing 150 hurt me plenty.
If you were half the man I thought you were, you'd know when you saw a woman in love. Oh, don't cry, darling.
All right, but I'm going to keep my eye on you, Miss Latimer. And if I think for one moment that you don't love him, I'm going to Mr. Jeff and tell him the whole thing.
All right, Jack. I'll show you.
But beware, I intend to be a hard judge. shall we?
Wait a minute, Jeff. As long as you're going to have Kay all the rest of your life, don't you think the best man ought to have one last dance with her?
That's up to Kay.
Well, he's had his way so far.
Pardon us.
I'm so late. Hello, Mr. Reynolds.
Hello, Jeff. Good evening, Miss Sears.
I'm glad you got here.
Sit down. I've been watching you all day. You're a very unhappy girl.
Really? I thought I was happy.
No, you're not really. You want more than money now, a whole lot more.
What more do I want?
You're in love, Kay.
I am. And with whom, may I ask?
Me.
I see. And I suppose now you love me.
I might. I might love you. I don't know.
Well, don't bother too much to find out. I can't think of anyone who'd be interested.
Brazil, if there'd be any chance for me there.
Yes, he's been talking about going to.
What'd Miss Latimer go in the house for in such a hurry?
How do I know? She probably went upstairs.
What you go upstairs for?
Say, what's the matter with you? What do you think she went upstairs for? To steal the family jewels?
Oh, to steal it.
It won't be much fun, Jeff. It's a tough job. You'll really have to work, old man. Maybe you'd like to think it over first.
No, I'll tell you right now. I'll take it. I'm not looking for fun. You're going to see work. And you're going to see that Brazil branch jump right at the top of our list.
Good. Isn't it wonderful what that girl Kay has done for him? Wonderful stuff, love.
What did Mr. Mack run in the house for all of a sudden?
Did he run in the house all of a sudden?
Sure he did. I just saw him.
All right, maybe he got caught in the draft. Maybe he's riding home to Mother. I wouldn't know.
I'm getting the run around here. I want to tell Mr. Jeff all about this right now.
Oh, Jack will take these.
The party in the corner.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Well, what do you want now?
I want you to keep right on packing. Because we're getting out of here.
I'm getting out of here, all right, with Jeff. I've just sent for him. He and I are going someplace where nobody will ever bother us again.
Kay, there's no use in our pretending any longer. You know we're in love with each other and have been all along.
Yes, you love me. That's a fine thing to come and tell me now, after you threw Jeff and me together.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I thought that was your best chance with Jeff.
Well, you're too late now, mister. I'm going to marry somebody that's grand and charming. I'm going to do everything I can to make him happy.
You listen to me, Kay. I meant it when I said you're not going to marry Jeff. I'm not going to let you botch up the lives of all three of us. There's only one thing for us. That's life together. And that's what we're going to have. It won't be the rich, easy life we thought we wanted. It'll be a little tough. But we're going to work things out. And there's no choice about that for either of us. Well, what do you say? Are you going to go quietly like a nice girl, or do I have to carry you out?
You wouldn't have the nerve to make a spectacle like that. You wouldn't dare take me out of here by force.
Wouldn't I? All right, here we go. Right out through that party.
Stop it! Stop it! Put me down!
hearing won't help you a bit.
Oh, shut up, shut up.
I got proof now.
Not now, Jack, not now.
It's gotta be now. There's something that you ought to know.
I've already found out what I want to know. Hey! Hey!
Oh, we were just coming to see you.
Yeah, well, you certainly got a long way.
All right, Jeff, I no case sent for you, and I'll tell you what.
Now, look, this time I'll do the talking.
Now, wait a minute and listen.
Now, you wait a minute and listen. Barbara's coming up here in a minute.
Barbara? She can't change the situation any. Nothing can.
Barbara has changed the situation. She's changed it inside out.
What was that?
Jack! What happened?
Oh, she locked me in the bathroom. They're always locking me in bathrooms.
Who?
Susan. They do it every time I try to tell you.
Tell me what?
Oh, plenty, Mr. Jeff. And when I tell you won't want to marry Miss Latimer.
Miss Latimer? Well, the funny part about it is that I don't want to marry Miss Latimer. You see, I want to marry Miss Sears.
Sure. I'm the one who's going to marry Miss Latimer.
You can't. They're both in on this trick. They're sisters.
Sisters?
That's right, Jeff.
Well, fine. I was in the right family all the time.
It's not the right family.
Huh?
That's true, Jeff. We're not from the rich Latimer family. We're from a Texas hamburger stand. I guess the only real thing about me is my loving Phil. The rest was just an act I talked Barbara and Susan into because I thought the one thing I really wanted was to marry a rich husband.
You did? Look what you got. An icebox peddler.
Your future brother-in-law.
Well, greater love hath no man than that. It's all right, Kay?
All right. Oh, Jeff. Phil, it's perfect. Isn't it perfect?
Now it's perfect.
Well, it may be perfect for all of you, but how about my $150?
You started something, yes you did, but you didn't know what I knew. I knew right away that it was loveliness and love. How lovely the world will be now that we're in love.
I love kids. So do you.
And we'll have one or two.
Is that all?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Is that good?
Oh, me, oh, Miami. Miami served me a portion of your celebrated brand of love. Oh, me, oh, Miami. Put a shine on the moonlight quick and do your little puppy trick. Miami, dear, Miami. You clever clown, me give you plan. Oh, me, oh, Miami. I'm getting a million